I'm joined here with FC Malaga City FEMENINO coach Pablo Lajeunesse. Firstly, Pablo, how are you feeling at the moment working with this team?
I feel really good, I've been with them for almost 2 months. I've seen them, improve every day. I really like the group. They are unbelievable people, honestly. We get along very well. The coaches really like them. You can see on the pitch that they really like each other. So the atmosphere is actually very good right now at the moment.
And the start of the season is approaching really quickly. But how do you feel the first few months with this team have gone?
They've been ups and downs. At the beginning, it was hard because there wasn't a lot of players, and we've had some difficulties in the trainings and with the old coaching staff. But let's say like 3-4 weeks ago, things started to change. More girls started coming in. The girls started to link up very well. The atmosphere has been much better, more intensity in practice, way more professionalism. The girls have improved so much as well. So it's been hard at the beginning, I'd say, and now it's like improving, exponentially, I would say.
Just how much of a close-knit group of players do you feel this team is?
Like, if they're close or not, that's the question?
Yeah, so do you feel they're close on and off the pitch?
Unbelievable. To me, it's the main strength of the team. Like, every single player is so different, both playing-wise and off the pitch as well. But they complement each other so well. You can see it every single day. They live together, so they're with each other 24/7. You can see they get along with each other very well. You can see also they hold themselves accountable. When one girl, is not doing her job right, they tell each other. The relationship as well with the coaches, they're super respectful, very positive. They listen, they're very coachable, so it's actually unbelievable. I would say it's one of the biggest strengths of the team.
So all of your experiences in the game, how are you using them to take them into the coaching side of the game with the team?
I'm a brand new coach, so this is my first year coaching. So obviously everything that I try to implement is what I got, the positives that I got, while a player, I'm still a player. So I try to do dynamic stuff, I try to get them going. That's my job, so I, get them warmed up, get them going, get the intensity going from the very start. And then I have Adrian and George, who are like two very experienced coaches. So I try to learn from them as much as I can.
Is there any coaches from obviously you mentioned you're still playing, but is there any coaches from your playing days that you've kind of took ideas from and wanting to use?
For sure. Bouye, I take a lot of exercises from him. George's intensity, I love that. I love Adrian, how he's close from his players, how he brings the group together. Juan Carlos is another coach we have around here. Unbelievable coach, coach at Malaga's first team, coach Real Madrid, so he's obviously an unbelievable inspiration for us young coaches, to learn and grow as coaches.
It's pretty much uncertain times all around the world at the moment. What sort of challenges do you feel COVID has thrown up for you in the management team?
It's been tough, as I said earlier, we've had to recruit girls one by one. At first it was like only 6 or 7 of us for the first 2 weeks, then a couple more got here, so we're at let's say 15 now, 15 girls. So it's been tough, it's been tough. I know there's some players who committed, but because of COVID, they couldn't come here. They're still stuck in their own countries, so it has been a challenge. For sure.
It's the first season the club have had a FEMENINO side. You've already mentioned just how close the group is and just how much they've progressed. Are you just kind of wanting to continue to see that progression and continue seeing that unity with the team?
For sure. And again, we've been here 1 month and a half. The progression has been unreal. They obviously come from different countries, different backgrounds, different styles of play. It's the beauty of it, they come together, we teach them what we want them to do, and then we see the progression. And in training we can already see how much they're improving. I just can't wait to see that progression, during the competition as well, because right now it's only friendly games. I want to see how they act under pressure, and I'm sure the way they've been working, I'm sure they'll do very well.
There's been several stand-up moments, Pablo, during pre-season. The emphatic win against Torre del Mar, the girls' first ever game in programme history, but they've gone against Almeria and Granada as well, two top opposition in the south. What do you think the girls have taken from those games?
So I think the big test was against Almeria, for sure, because it was the highest level team we played against. They were very good. They were very good with the ball. They were also physical. So it was a hard test for us. Now I think our girls were great physically. It was only like 12 of us, so they managed to hold on to that. Almeria didn't have a lot of chances. Granted, they scored 2 goals, but I think it was more due to our mistakes, I would say. So the girls were great defensively and physically. Now in Spain, you need the ball in order to win the games. So I think they took from Almeria defensive shape, how to press, how not to press, not to give in the ball in the middle areas, force the other team out wide. Tactically especially, we got, let's say, Almeria was better than us. And then we could see the improvements against Granada. So against Granada, we were much better with the ball. We were more patient, even though we want more improvement from the girls. But we played very good against Granada. We were more physical than them. We won first balls, we won second ball. We were good with the ball, and Brooklyn had an unbelievable game. She scored 2 goals. So we could definitely see improvement.
A second tier side as well. Let's not forget. You've beaten in pre-season, although it's a friendly. You, the coaching staff, and the girls must have been ecstatic after that game.
For sure. No, it was a great test, especially for the younger girls. Brooklyn, Lily, like these girls, they can potentially sign for that team. And then all the girls, which they did well, they showed that they can play at a higher level, and they will if the results come and we keep winning. So that game was huge for the program, for the girls, for everyone, and for them to start getting interest from other professional clubs as well. It was unreal.
The season isn't too far away. What are you hoping to see in these next couple of weeks before that season opener?
Just keep improving. As I said before, we've had the new staff for like almost 3 weeks now, so we're working on new things, new tactical things. I just want them to keep working like they are. In practice, their attitude is unbelievable. They're just super focused, super positive. They listen, they're coachable. So I just want them to keep doing what they're doing, and then let us, the staff, teach them what we want them to do on the field, and then everything will be fine.
And finally, what do you think this group of players can achieve this season?
They can achieve promotion 100%. That's what we're aiming for. It's going to be hard because, especially with COVID, how the system works at the very end, there's only one team that can go up. So it will be hard, but I think if we keep going that way, keep improving, we'll achieve it for sure. And then they will have the opportunity to sign for professional teams themselves. So that's what I hope for them, for the club, and for us as well as a staff.